YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Root, a game of Woodland Might and Right. So today we dive back into the classic mode, hard AI, 3 opponents. Last time we went in as the Marquis de Cat and pulled off a fairly tight victory. That was our game to lose, but we were able to sneak one out at the end. So today we're going to be playing as the Eyrie, the bird faction. Now the Eyrie have an interesting, they all have interesting mechanics, but the Eyrie's mechanic, I'd say they're probably one of my favorites. So their whole deal is that they're a very noble and yet very traditional set. So we don't get to pick our starting location. The Eyrie always start in the field opposite the Marquis' keep. And now we must choose a leader. Now the leader does 2 different things. One is it enables wild cards on 2 of our actions. And 2, each leader has a unique ability, a rule breaker, if you will. We could, if you recall our last game, we were playing against the charismatic leader, who, whenever they recruit, gets 2 warriors instead of 1. But I like, at least starting out, the Despot, moving and building from turn 1. And whenever we remove at least 1 enemy building or token, we score a point. So the Despot is going to be my choice here. So, yeah, let's let the other factions take their turns here. Yeah, of course we got our Woodland Alliance. They only spread to 1 field, and they spread right to where they built their sawmill. So yeah, let's let the cats deal with the Woodland Alliance. So now, all right, so here's basically our decree is our leaders' political promises to the people. You know, they say every day we will do the following. Now, at the moment, we start out with we will move our warriors from 1 clearing, but any clearing because it's a wild card symbol. And every day we will build a new roost in any type of location. Now, there's more that we can do here. We can add things. We can give ourselves the flexibility to say, well, you know what? We have a roost in a fox glen. So you know what? I'm going to take our fox card and add that to the decree. So now we're promising we shall recruit, shall recruit a warrior from a fox location. Now, it doesn't have to be our home location. Any fox location that has one of our roosts can recruit, but it has to be a fox. And we have to recruit every single day, once a day, every day. And then you have to add at least 1 thing to the decree, but you can add up to 2. So now we can grab one of these as a as sort of a wild card here. Man, I really do not want to give up my ambush in any clearing. This is really, really good. But I also want a free victory point here too. But I don't want to not place something. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna I'll give up the 1 victory point because that ambush is just too good. So we're gonna put that into battle. So now we must battle someone in somewhere. But without putting a card here, we wouldn't be able to battle in the first place. So this gives us the ability to do 1 of everything. And at least in this turn, we have to do exactly 1 of everything. Now the turn proceeds. Now there is crafting. You can craft. You don't need crafting is not part of the decree. You don't have to craft, but you can craft if you wanted to. Had I used the ambush as my card, I would have been able to craft the other one. So no cards to craft. We proceed. Now we must follow our decree, and we must follow it in order. So first we must recruit. Luckily, we have a fox glen with a roost in it, so we can recruit. We have fulfilled that form of our decree. Now we must march. Just 1, as long as we are marching someone from somewhere to somewhere, then they'll be happy. Now let's see. Where does the Marquis have their buildings? Because I do want to eventually sniff them out and torch them. Okay, yeah, they're defensively placed. And I want to give myself the most amount of flexibility, so I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. Now, as long as you move one warrior, you satisfy the decree, but I'm going to move a whole bunch. Let's move 6, because from here we can then splinter off another move, another turn. So that's more than enough that are needed here. But now we must battle. But luckily we've moved to a place to where we can actually battle. So we shall battle the Marquis. All right, we take down one. He takes down one of us. But that's fine by me. And lastly, we build. Now, that means we need to control a roost. We had to have a dominating presence, and it has to be a glen where there is no roost. You can't build 2 roosts in the same place. Luckily, we fulfill that. We've got 2 roosts. Now, we earn victory points every single day based on the number of roosts we've been able to keep active. So we have fulfilled our decree, so thus we remain in power. If we ever fail to fulfill our decree, then that means we go into turmoil. Our leader is deposed, meaning we have to choose a new one, and our turn ends early, and we also lose a bunch of victory points. So we try to avoid that, but as you go longer and longer, your decree gets more and more bloated, which on the upside lets you take more and more actions, but on the downside makes it harder to obey all the rules. So yeah, there's a bit of a balance to it. It's not the end of the game if you fall into turmoil. I've fallen into turmoil before and still am able to pull out a win, but it slows you down. The Eyrie are definitely a momentum-based group. All right. Yep. Yeah, we gonna burn you guys because you're not setting up shop in my freaking backyard. Unlike with the Marquis de Cats, there's no home keep. Like one roost is as good as another, so it's not like this is our HQ roost. All right. Do I want to do the ambush or not? The other alternative here is code breakers, but we don't have any mouse, so we do not want to put code breakers in recruit, or we'd immediately fall into turmoil because we do not have any mouse clearings to go from. We are not standing in that. Now, one thing we could do is we could do battle in a mouse clearing, but that's kind of risky because then I have to seek out a mouse clearing every single time. I may want to do the ambush as our, because you have to add at least one new thing. I mean, I'd love to add a mouse if we could build there next turn. Yeah, let's do 2 battles. Yeah, let's do 2 battles. I do like 2 battles, and these can be battles in any flavor. So we will keep the code breakers in our hand, only add the 1. No cards to craft. All right, step 1, recruit. Luckily, we can do that. Step 2, move. I see a juicy exposed sawmill here, so I think I might go for the gusto here. Oh, I can't. Oh, we can't move there because of the river. Gotcha. And I don't want to move to any place that will give them free pissy cards. So I guess we're moving down here and doing more fox stuff. The alternative is to move down from here and go after that to get a mouse warren for next turn because we got the mouse card. I mean, we could go in here, but I don't want to give them the free pissy points. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna send one person down here. Just one. Now, the nice thing about the Eyrie is if you're ever tied for presence in a location, ties are broken in your favor. Oh, I realized I just may have committed a fatal flaw. If my guy perishes here, I may have screwed things up badly. If this battle goes badly for me. Well, let's do the one battle that I wanted to do first. Get rid of this sympathy token. Because this one's guaranteed, because they can't fight back. Because if my guy dies, I can't build a roost there. And yeah, I don't want to fight the wolf, so we're going to hope the dice come up in our favor, but this could end very badly. It did not end badly for us. Oh, thank God. We lucked out on that one. That was a potentially fatal misplay on my part, I will admit. But we survived, we control the roost, therefore we get to fulfill the build requirement. And now Souls means as we get more roosts, we get to draw more cards. Oh, that's so juicy. Such a juicy territory. I think I might go double move. Hey! Jerk. And yeah, well, I mean, we don't go into turmoil if he breaks one of our roosts. Luckily, you know, as long as we build new ones, we're okay. But he gets to farm some points off of us. All right, so that's going to be one of our battle spots. Because we do not want them setting up shop here. Okay, now we do have a warren here in the rabbits, so I think it would behoove us... We don't have two, we can't craft that. I want to keep the ambush. We don't have that in there, so the code breakers isn't going to work out too well. So yeah, let's add you to a recruit. Yeah, we're gonna have to just move them. I mean, we could add. No, we don't. We can't do it straight up. I guess we could. Well, we could add the ambush here to move from to give us the extra move, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Too risky. Nothing to craft. All right, so we now recruit two warriors. One here, one here. March from. We want to send you guys down here because we eventually want to get at these juicy sawmills. I'm going to send 4 dudes down here because we're eventually going to recruit more here. And now we need 2 battles. Now here I'm not so worried because now we can build a thing here even if we lose some people. Yeah, we lose nobody though. That works out for me. Splat. And now our other battle is to wipe this token off the board. I don't care if it gives them outrage. I am not letting them set up shop where I started out. And they cannot build a... They have to get sympathy on one turn, hold it for a turn, and then they have the ability to turn that into a base. Which we are not giving them the opportunity to. And we get another roost, so we're back up to 3 roosts. That's fine. And 2 more. Ooh, we could craft that if we wanted to. Yeah, you guys keep building buildings. That ain't gonna last. Yeah, it looks like the various factions are doing pretty well in terms of keeping the Woodland Alliance at bay. All right, what are you gonna do, you jerk? Oh, he's gonna go and, I guess, fix his equipment. Yep, there's the base. And they lost 2 warriors in that transaction. Yeah, no, that's not staying. I'm not going to try and take this place down. That's just too much of a pain in the butt. Alright, so... let's see here. We can... We don't have any wild cards to add, but we can still add these things. Let's... although I would like to craft that. But we don't have a mouse clearing, so... Boom. We could do another recruit to here. I do still like the... Yeah, we don't have 2 of those, so... Yeah, that works. Alright, now things are a little... There's a little bit of a risk here that I need to take. So what I'm gonna do is... Alright, recruit warriors. Well, we're gonna get 2 here. I want to get a couple more here just to defend. And then we can add 1 more here. And then 1 more here. Now, the thing that stops you from infinitely spamming recruits is you have a limited supply. So if you don't send your warriors out to die in battle, you're going to run out of warriors, and that's going to send you into turmoil, ironically enough. You're too well guarded here. So we're going to send... I want to send 4 people here. Because, and we need to make sure that we clear up one of these 2 sawmills so that we can build our roost here. So I'm going to start things off with a battle here. Just in case we get a 0-0. Oh, a 3-3. Well, that doesn't actually matter because, yeah. Okay, that worked out really well. Because not only do we kill the cat, we take away the wood, we burn one of the sawmills. And now that frees our other attack up here to wipe this token off the board. And we can still build our roost, thus fulfilling our obligations. We remain popular. Yeah, squeak, squeak, whine, whine, roost, roost. And now we get 3 more victory points for having 3 roosts. We're up to 17 already. So yeah, they're letting us grow unchecked here. And also that sawmill produced another wood, which I'm gonna just burn next turn for free. I might want to add a battle card so I can fight more people. And we now finally control a mouse, Warren. Oh, you want to come battle me here? Come battle me. Alright, Vagabond's the X factor here. Okay, good. I was worried that he was going to go in there and try and snipe my roost, because it is lightly defended, admittedly. Luckily, the Vagabond cannot set up shop. Yeah, there you go. You can do that. That's fine. Just don't... Yep. Seriously? I mean, it'll thin my numbers. Well, yeah, alright, fine, you do a damage to me. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We can craft the travel gear. We do want to do a battle. But I don't like putting area-specific things in for battles. I do want to put some more moves in, which I think we can get away with here, although maybe not this particular time. We could do a fox battle, although then that gives up our travel gear for crafting purposes. We could do a mouse battle, because we know for a fact we want to battle there. We just need to be very careful with that. We need to make sure we are threatening a mouse plot on future turns. We can threaten that, but I still don't like putting zone specifics in there. I am fine with move, though. So let's go for a rabbit specific move. And yeah, I need more wild cards. So we're just going to do that. Now we can craft a couple of things. We can craft travel gear, which is worth a victory point. And code breakers, once per daylight you may look at another player's hand. That's going to be good for sniffing out ambushes and such. Alright, so that takes care of that. And now we recruit. Yeah, we definitely want more guys here. And then 2 more here. I'm actually kind of glad they killed a couple of my guys. Alright, clearing to march from. Alright, we do need to march from the rabbits. So we're going to march from here to here. Reinforce ourselves. Yeah, we'll do 3. Leave 3 at home. And now we need another move, which I think we are going to come down here, say hi to the kitties. Now these guys, even though he has a warrior here, they don't have a sympathy token here, so I don't actually have to fight the warrior. So I think I might go cat here. And this also will be a new tile that I can control. Yeah, we'll do 4, just in case we take some heavier losses. Although that could let the wolf snipe me. Let's go for 3. And then we battle the cat. Luckily, this place already has a zone open. Wow! 3-0! Killed the defenders and torched the recruiting station. Burn a nation. And then we just fight this cat and also the the sawmill here, and the piece of wood that it generated. Alright. Not as... So we weren't able to torch the wood or the sawmill. But they don't control this wood, so I don't think they can actually use that. And then we build ourselves a roost. 5 roosts, plus 4 points. We're up to 24. Ooh, finally. An arms trader. I am definitely using that for battles and whatnot. Route T. Oh yeah, the Eyrie also have a thing, like some of these craft cards usually have more than 1 victory point on them, but they're only allowed to earn 1 victory point because they don't really like the whole trading thing, except for one of the leaders that breaks that rule. Yeah, you guys are trying to take this zone back, but not quite so good. The heck are you doing, vagabond? Still waiting for that one warrior guy to do something. Okay, that is something. That falls under the definition of something. Yeah, because there's only one of him, that he can only inflict 1 hit on me. Which again is fine. Oh, they're using another attack. And if the other dice is 0, I can't hit him back. So he's taking shots on me. But that's all the attacks he gets, and I still rule the roost. Okay, so we've got... we can do we can do ×3 battles. That can help thin our numbers a little bit. As crazy as that sounds, we can use that to thin our numbers. I might just craft the root tea because I don't want to do any more recruiting because we're doing 4 per turn. We've got 8, so that gives us 2 turns, not counting any. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's craft the root tea to give ourselves a little more points. Oh yeah, code breakers. Whose hand do we want to look at? Who are we going to tangle with? We're going to tangle with the cat. Favor the foxes, stand and deliver. Aha, so, alright, so the cat has ambushes. 1 fox ambush and 1, okay, so that, so they could ambush us here. So we're going to need to add some extra warriors on board because that's going to tackle us. And we also need to be extra careful about attacking them in a fox realm. All right, let's shore up our warriors here. And then the others are going to be here. Set a clearing to march from. Now we do need to make sure we have enough places to battle. I mean, we can attack these guys up here. So that's 1 battle. Second battle is here at the cat. We're almost certainly going to get 2 battles off of that because we're not going to be able to destroy everything in one fell swoop. So we're good on battles. But we also need to rule a new territory in order to keep building. And yeah, fox territory is a little bit dicey. I think I'm just going to send 1 dude down here to call some dibs. That way we control the territory. And now, yes, we must march from this rabbit territory. So we will do likewise. I mean, I could just send some guys to reinforce, but no, we need more people in here. In fact, well, we'll see what we can do in terms of attacking them. That ambush card might cut my attacks a little bit short. The alternative is to move up here and attack them here. Now that's going to give them some pissy points, but that might not be a bad thing. Actually, I think that's the smarter move here. Okay, so battle number 1, and this will... Actually, I want to try and get them to use their ambush sooner rather than later. And we can't fight them in a rabbit glen, because I'd love them to use their ambush, which we could counter with another ambush. But they are not in any of the rabbit glens. So this is the lower stakes attack here. So let's see if they ambush me here. Because I'd rather them pop the ambush. Nope, they do not pop the ambush. Fair enough. They might be saving it for this one. Yep, there's the ambush. Called it. Well, we would have inflicted a lot more pain on them had we had our warriors there. But now we know they only have that. Now the question becomes, what do we want to reinforce? Actually, I might just wipe this token out and put my roost up here. Because if let's see, they set up shop in rabbit. They have not set up shop in mouse yet. So that could wipe out if they do a revolt here, that kills all 3 of my guys. So let's just wipe them off. So I probably didn't need to move that 1 dude, but that's okay. Squeak, squeak. Build the roost. 6 roost plus 4 points. And that's game. They left me unchecked. They left me completely unchecked. And this is why I love the Eyrie. They could not challenge me. But again, you have to plan it very carefully. Otherwise, you will go into turmoil and take a big step backwards. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!